is a motor show is like, let me show you. This is a motor show. So you have like a conventions of different cars and different engines, different display of cars and new products in this type of industry, right? The invitation doesn't have a date, as you can see. This is the information that you need to detect. We don't know the location, we don't know the date. Displays are the different stands that you will see. So on the display section, you can see all cars and buses. And cars of the something. You see? Then you have famous people like Jack Tyler from the television show, another person that is not mentioned, and top racing driver Michael Borman. It's very important to listen the pronunciation carefully because you will get location and names. You see? One of the most difficult parts of listening American people is understanding the names. You know? So that I think these two are super important to practice. Then it says here for ladies, stalls selling gifts, jewelry, and clothes. Who can tell me what is jewelry? Are you familiar to this word? What is jewelry?
Mm, for example, more women use jewelry like watch or like how can I say that? The
Watch
thing
is
that you
an
put
option.
in your ear,
Yes.
or sometimes you can use it's, it's not like watch. Is you can use
What's the name?
for,
We need vocabulary. What's the name of this decoration? This decoration? This decoration. What are the names? Help,
no,
guys.
no, no, I don't remember.
Vocabulary. This is essential. Who can tell me? Anyone? Do you have the words? And also this. On the fingers,
Ring
what? Excellent.
is
On the
ring.
fingers, you wear rings. On
Hearing,
the arm,
hearing in the hair.
pronunciation. Here na. Ear.
Earring,
Earring.
earring,
Earrings. Very good. We have rings on the
ring.
finger. On the hand, we have
I don't remember this. The pearls, the pearls. I don't remember.
bracelets.
Bracelet.
Bracelets. And on the neck,
No, I don't remember that part.
necklace.
Necklace.
You have necklace, bracelets, rings, earrings. All this vocabulary,
Necklace.
guys, is in previous videos, eh? This is in
Okay.
this level. Okay, so all this vocabulary, it's about jewelry, super essential, right? So then you can understand stalls selling gifts, jewelry, and clothes. You see? And you have to guess the number of something in the car. Guess the number of something. Are you familiar with this competition?
No, in my case.
Who is familiar with guess the number competition?
I'm not sure, but maybe it could be like when there is a, how to say, like a crystal ball and there are smaller balls into the big one, and you need to, or you have to guess how many of them are inside. something like that.
Inside, exactly. That's exactly the point. So you have, for example, this crystal ball, like Isaac is pronouncing, no? And in this crystal ball, you will have a lot of, for example, iPhones, no? A lot of iPhones. The ball is filled with iPhones. You need to guess how many iPhones are there in the crystal ball. Guess the number. Game. No, it's a number competition. How many candies are in this jar? If you guess, I give you an iPhone. How many, what else? How many teddy bears? Aha, look at this. This is a perfect example. How many screws in the jar? If you tell me how many screws are here, the winner get a 40-inch television. You see what I mean?
Yes.
That's the one. So when you are talking about guess the number competition, you are talking about this. Competition guess the number of something in the car. Mhm. And finally, you have the price of family ticket. How much is the ticket? You see? That's the one we are going to practice today. So, in this moment, we are going to do a simulation. Today is only the practice. Tomorrow is going to be the real thing. Let's listen to the audio. Let's listen to the audio. I will play the audio twice and then we are going to practice. Ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Just a second. I'm finding the audio. Okay. Here it is. By the way, you can take notes, eh? You can take notes. Positive. Let's go.
The motor show will be returning to Eastbrook this July, and if you thought last year's show was good,
It's too low, no? The volume. Volume. Okay. Attention.
the motor show will be returning to Eastbrook this July, and if you thought last year's show was good, you're going to love the show this year. It's going to be bigger, there'll be more things to do, and there will also be several famous faces around the place. It'll be held on the 18th of July, and this year the motor show will not take place on the Park School field like last year, but will take place on the Three Tree Showground. This will give a lot more space for car parking, which was a problem last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do. There will be a display of old cars and buses from as early as the 1920s, all in beautiful condition. There will also be a display of cars of the future, cars powered by electricity or the sun, so you'll have the chance to see what we could all be driving in 50 years' time. You will also have the chance to see some great people from the motor industry. Jack Tyler, famous presenter of the television show Fast Driver, will be signing copies of his new book, Speed King. Top racing driver Michael Borman will also be attending and giving out signed photographs. If you're thinking that the Eastbrook Motor Show is just for men and has nothing for the ladies, think again. There'll be lots of stalls selling gifts, jewellery and clothes, and there's also the chance to win a beautiful sports car especially designed for female drivers. All you have to do is guess the number of bears in the car. I imagine that means toy bears, not real bears. So you can't miss that, can you? If you want to go to the Eastbrook Motor Show, tickets are £12 for adults and £6 for children, but you can get a family ticket for 2 adults and up to 3 children for £30. If you want to avoid queues on the day, you should buy your tickets in advance. You can get them from the Eastbrook Village shop or online on www.eastbrookmotorshow.co.uk. See you there. It's going to be a great day. The Motor Show will be returning to Eastbrook this July. And if
Ready. That's the audio. Easy or difficult?
Difficult.
It was
Difficult.
difficult.
Difficult for everybody. Yes, it's a difficult audio. The vocabulary that I think you need to know is the following: displays, jewelry. We have also important. Where was it? Competition, guess the number. Stalls. And there was a couple of words. Yeah, Q. Q. The 4 words that you need to understand for the answers are these ones: displays, jewelry, stalls, and Q. Jewelry with double L. That's the most difficult part. The rest is just phonetics and audio. Stalls. Stalls is similar to a stand. Okay? Stalls are similar to stands. And queue. Who knows what's queue?
It's
Nobody.
when you
Uh-huh.
hi, when you sell an article and you in front of many people, you have many people in front of myself, maybe.
Uh-huh. In front of myself. Uh-huh.
Q. I try to explain.
Uh-huh.
The queue is when you wait for
Uh-huh.
a turn. When
Oh,
many people,
perfect. Uh-huh.
when many people uh, stay in front of you,
In front of you,
maybe.
waiting for your turn.
Waiting for you to.
That part is correct. So you wait for your turn, so you stay in a queue. You stay in a line. A line
Fine.
is similar to a queue. Exactly.
Mhm.
I would say that this is like kind of British vocabulary because in America it's more common to use line, but queue is possible too. Okay, so those are the 4 words that we need. The second repetition go as follows: 1, 2, 3. Let's.
the show will be returning, the Motor Show will be returning to Eastbrook this July. And if you thought last year's show was good, you're going to love the show this year. It's going to be bigger, there'll be more things to do, and there will also be several famous faces around the place. It'll be held on the 18th of July, and this year the Motor Show will not take place on the Park School field like last year, but will take place on the 3-tree showground. This will give a lot more space for car parking, which was a problem last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do. There will be a display of old cars and buses from as early as the 1920s, all in beautiful condition. There will also be a display of cars of the future, cars powered by electricity or the sun, so you'll have the chance to see what we could all be driving in 50 years' time. You will also have the chance to see some great people from the motor industry. Jack Tyler, famous presenter of the television show Fast Driver, will be signing copies of his new book, Speed King. Top racing driver Michael Borman will also be attending and giving out signed photographs. If you're thinking that the Eastbrook Motor Show is just for men and has nothing for the ladies, think again. There'll be lots of stalls selling gifts, jewellery and clothes, and there's also the chance to win a beautiful sports car especially designed for female drivers. All you have to do is guess the number of bears in the car. I imagine that means toy bears, not real bears. So you can't miss that, can you? If you want to go to the Eastbrook Motor Show, tickets are £12 for adults and £6 for children, but you can get a family ticket for 2 adults and up to 3 children for £30. If you want to avoid queues on the day, you should buy your tickets in advance. You can get them from the Eastbrook Village shop or online on www.eastbrookmotorshow.co.uk. See you there. It's going to be a great day.
There. Did you take notes? I repeat, did you take notes or not?
No.
No.
Come
Yes, I
on, my.
did.
Okay, if we try to memorize the audio, that's impossible. The exercise is impossible, honestly. So you have to take total notes by point. I listen this date, I hear this location, I hear this place. So one of the first things that we need to do is everybody take a pen or a pencil and a paper, or open a note app so you can take notes. Whenever you are ready, give me a reaction.
Take notes.
Yep, take notes. Okay. Give me a reaction. Okay, Isaac is correct. This is ready. What about Mike? How about Luis? Robert is ready. Michael is ready. We're missing you, Luis. And are you ready, Luis?
Yes.
All right. Now we are going to do the exercise. So, attention again. This is the template. Take notes. Final repetition.
The Motor Show will be returning to Eastbrook this July, and if you thought last year's show was good, you're going to love the show this year. It's going to be bigger, there'll be more things to do, and there will also be several famous faces around the place. It'll be held on the 18th of July, and this year the Motor Show will not take place on the Park School field like last year, but will take place on the 3-tree showground. This will give a lot more space for car parking, which was a problem last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do. There will be a display of old cars and buses from as early as the 1920s, all in beautiful condition. There will also be a display of cars of the future, cars powered by electricity or the sun, so you'll have the chance to see what we could all be driving in 50 years' time. You will also have the chance to see some great people from the motor industry. Jack Tyler, famous presenter of the television show Fast Driver, will be signing copies of his new book, Speed King. Top racing driver Michael Borman will also be attending and giving out signed photographs. If you're thinking that the Eastbrook Motor Show is just for men and has nothing for the ladies, think again. There'll be lots of stalls selling gifts, jewellery and clothes, and there's also the chance to win a beautiful sports car especially designed for female drivers. All you have to do is guess the number of bears in the car. I imagine that means toy bears, not real bears. So you can't miss that, can you? If you want to go to the Eastbrook Motor Show, tickets are £12 for adults and £6 for children, but you can get a family ticket for 2 adults and up to 3 children for £30. If you want to avoid queues on the day, you should buy your tickets in advance. You can get them from the Eastbrook Village shop or online on www.eastbrookmotorshow.co.uk. See you there. It's going to be a great day.
Let's go. How many did you answer, Mike?
I think 4, but I'm not sure it's correct.
4. Okay. I'm not sure they are, Laura,
They are.
because there are 4. Okay. How many did you answer, Robert?
3.
3. Louis? You are muted, Louis. I cannot hear you. There you are. So how many did you answer, Louis? Louis, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So how many did you answer?
Mm, oh, cars and buses. Cars of the 90-20 years.
No, my question is how many? How many did you answer? How many blanks did you complete?
No, anything.
None, really? 0? Oh,
Yes.
wow. Okay. So the audio is really fast for you.
Yes.
Okay. And what about Isaac? Could you get any of them?
Yes, but I'm not sure if my answers are correct. I have five answers. Actually, I'm not sure if there are 6,
Exactly.
but let's see. Yeah,
Let's
but
see.
yes.
It's a difficult task, I know. This is the most difficult task in the 4 parts. So I understand that you may not have 1 or 2. So let's check what we get. Okay, analysis word by word. Number 1. Help me, Robert. When is the event?
18 July. July
18
18.
July. Okay, you need to remember the format of the English date. In English, you don't say the day before the month. Switch.
18 July 18.
That's right, July 18th. Because 18 July is the Spanglish format.
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Your answer is July. Aha, exactly. It's July 18th. You are correct. Very nice. The word here is 18. Well, he said the reason you understood 18 July is because you need a connector. What connector do you use when you speak about dates?
Oh,
Precisely. 18 of July.
Mm-hmm.
So it's either 18 of or July 18th.
Okay.
Very good, Robert. Very, very good. In the exam, it's very important to collocate the words in the correct position, because you can have the right answer, but you need to write it correctly. If not, it's a mistake. Okay? Good. Luis, where is the motor show?
No, I don't know.
All right, let's listen word by word.
Bigger, there'll be more things to do, like last year, but will take place on the 3 Tree Showground.
What did he say in this line?
The show will take place
Uh-huh.
in the. I don't understand. I don't understood.
One more time. Focus on. Wait. I don't understood. That's grammatically correct.
Oh yes.
Correction.
I didn't understand.
Much better. Excellent. Okay. So let's focus on phonetics. Okay. Listen.
Like last year, but will take place on the Three Tree Showground.
On the street. On the street. She. On the street.
That's it.
Mhm.
Okay. The word street sounds similar. The word street sounds similar, but it's not street. Let's go through phonetics. How do you pronounce this? Let's open the sounds over here. How do you pronounce this symbol, brother? Listen again. Exactly. And what letters does it represent? This phonetic. What alphabet letters does it represent normally?
3.
Again, yes, exactly. What letters is it?
T.
Incomplete. TH.
TH.
This specific sound, go for the TH. If you hear the audio, you will identify this. Listen.
And this year, the motor show will not take place on the park school field like last year, but will take place on the Three Tree Showground.
On the street 3 showground.
Close. We said that the word is not street, eh? Sounds similar to street, but it's not street. It's not an S. It's a TH. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So what's the first word?
No, I don't know.
Change the S for the TH.
On the teach. On the
Close.
on
You
the,
said street, no?
yes,
Change
but
the. But what? Tell me.
no, I listen. Excuse me.
Okay, so the word is street. If you eliminate the S, you get
Street.
street. And if you
Street.
eliminate the final T, because he never
Oh yeah.
pronounced, you get
In a street.
eliminate the final T,
3.
3. You get the word 3, which is this one. Word. Listen again.
And this year, the motor show will not take place on the park school field like last year, but will take place on the Three Tree Showground.
On the 3. Street showground.
He never says street.
Okay. In the 3. In the 3.
Nice. Close. It's not double 3. What's the name of this plant? What's this?
Okay. Mhm. On the 3-3.
Exactly. On the 3-3. So the reason
Okay.
you are understanding street, it's very, very worrying because street has an extra S, an S that he never pronounces. You know, the word street needs a phonetic that he's never using. Listen again.
School field like last year, but will take place on the 3-tree showground.
On the 3-3 showground.
For the final words, you need to pay attention to the exercise. Look over here.
Oh, yeah. On the 3-3 showground.
That's right. So you need to pay attention to the information that you have already, because that's going to help you determine the words that you're missing.
Mm.
You see? So word number 1 was on October 18th. Let me give you July 18th. And the second one was location, the 3-3
3-3.
showground.
Showground.
You see? The word street sounds similar, but it cannot be street because we are talking about a showground. What is a showground?
Is the name of the show?
The name of the show, close. No, the name of the show is Eastbrook Motor Show.
Oh, yes.
So that's different. Probably we need to know what is ground.
Well, I think that is the place where the exhibition takes place, no?
Excellent. The place where the exhibition takes place. If you are familiar to the word arena,
Arena.
then you will know what is a ground.
Ground.
If you check definition number 2, used to describe activities that take place on the ground. No, wait. No. It is an area of land that is used for particular purpose, activity, or sport. In British, the word ground is more common. In America, the word field is more common. Field or land. Got it?
Yes, it's like a place where circus take place, no?
Exactly. It's this
For
area.
example.
That's a ground. In British English, it's called ground. In American English, it's called field or land.
Okay.
Makes sense now for the cars show. Very good. There you have it. So phonetics, guys. You see, phonetics help a lot. Let's go to the next one, right? Mike, what displays are there gonna be?
I think electric, car of the electric.
Car of electric. Cars of the electric. Grammatically, that's impossible because electric is a description.
Okay.
You cannot say the before a description.
Okay.
So that doesn't make sense. Let's listen again.
This will give a lot more space for car parking. Jack Tyler, famous presenter of the television show Fast Driver, will be signing. cars powered by electricity or the sun. So you'll have the chance to see what we could all be driving in 50 years' time. Lots of great things to see and do. There'll be a display of old cars and buses from as early as the 1920s.
Okay, in this section, he speaks about displays. Okay, this is the type of listening where there is a context section. Remember, you need some context before the answer. So let's hear again.
Was a problem last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do.
What did he say?
Oh my God. Can you repeat, please?
All right. In order to make this more agile, we're gonna give you 3 chances to give me the answer. Okay? If you don't give me the information, we pass to the next person so he can help you get the audio.
Okay.
Okay? Everybody pay attention, eh? Let's go.
There'll be a display last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do.
Action.
No, I don't catch you. I don't catch the idea. At the center? At the center?
I'm gonna help you with the first word. If we're talking about existence, the word he says there.
Okay.
There what?
There. There's an. Can you repeat, please?
Okay,
Because I
second
don't understand the
repetition.
center.
Was a problem last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do.
There.
Contractions. There,
There.
yes.
To send to?
To send to, I don't understand that.
No, I don't. I understand. I understand the send to, but I'm not sure it's correct.
Exactly, yeah, we need phonetically it sounds like that, but those are not words. So we
Yeah.
need to go to the next part. Help Michael Robert. Let's listen.
Was a problem last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do.
First part, I don't have it, but I write the last great to things do.
Nice, exactly. He say great at some point. And he says do. Okay, he said things. And he says do. I agree with you. Let's complete it. Second chance.
Was a problem last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do. There'll be a display.
There belong.
There belong. Long what? Or wait, did you say long or belong?
Belong.
Oh, the verb belong.
Pero no va.
There belong doesn't make sense, but phonetically it matches. What is the verb for? What is the verb that you need for there? For existence.
I think that it's missing the verb to be.
Exactly. That's the most important part. If you speak about existence, you need the verb be. There is and there are. But if you speak in future, because it's on July 18th, there what?
There will be.
There will be. Contraction there will? There'll. Exactly. There'll be great things, which is a prediction of something that will happen. There'll be. Remember, the verb there, the description there is usually used with the verb be. There is, there are. In past, there was, there were. And in future, there will be. Final listening for Robert to complete the sentence.
There will be lots of great things to see and do.
There are things to see.
Yes, Robert, you are correct.
To see, do.
To see, do. To see, it's kind of incomplete. Not to see, do. What's missing?
Do.
To see, to do doesn't make sense. We don't need to connect these two. Why do you go to a motor show? When you go to a convention, what are the two things that you do? No? All right, help guys. What two things are the two actions in a convention?
Twice?
Twice. Those are not verbs.
Fun.
Okay.
Fun is not a verb. What do you do in a convention?
Walk.
Walk doing what?
To see.
To
anything.
see. Exactly. So the first word is to see. And the other thing is to participate on activities. In a convention. Exactly. So it's to see and do. There will be great things to see and do. It makes sense. How many great things to see and do will there be?
Many. There will be many great things to do.
Exactly. By context, makes sense. But he never says many. So give me a synonym.
Some?
Much.
Kinda.
Much.
Much is impossible because things is countable. Much is uncountable. What did you say, Isaac?
Some. There
Some
will
similar
be
to
some great
Louis.
things to see and do.
You said the same as Louis.
Sorry. No, I
Louis,
didn't get that one.
some another guys. Similar
There
to
will
many.
be
Low? There will be low, great things?
Low is the opposite
lot?
of high.
A lot
Kinda,
of
Mike.
a
You're
lot.
so close, Mike. You're so close. Another form to say a lot.
a lot?
Kinda. A lot is singular, but you can express this. You can say this expression in plural.
Lots?
Exactly. Listen.
Place for car parking, which was a problem last year. There will be lots of great things to see and do.
Lot.
Ta-da! This expression. There'll be lots of great things to see and do. The word lots is similar to say a lot. It's exactly the same. This was in some vocabularies ago, we saw the word lots. There'll be lots of great things to see and do. And this specific expression is going to give you the meaning or the context of let me give you like this. Context, activities. You see what I mean? This specific fraction of information gives you activities, things to see and do. For example, let's listen. Go, Luis, attention.
There'll be a display of old cars and buses from as early as the 1920s.
Double display.
The double display. Double sounds similar to a contraction that we mentioned before. If we are talking about activities and displays, you need expression for existence. What is expression for existence?
There.
Correct. There what? In future or in past? Or in yet present?
There will.
There will what? Similar to what Isaac said, what is necessary for there?
There'll. There'll be.
Exactly. There'll be sounds similar to double. Phonetically matches, you see? There'll be. What will there be? Second chance.
To see and do. There'll be a display of old cars and buses from as early as the 1920s.
There'll be.
Yes.
Display.
Correct. Is there
Of
only...
the.
Uh-huh.
There'll be display of.
Display of. Uh-huh.
Cars.
Of cars. Uh-huh.
Of the 1920s.
Exactly. Of the 1920s. So there will be display cars of the 1920s. The information is incomplete. You need connectors and you need articles. But the most important information is here, 1920s. Are these cars modern or old?
Old, no?
That's correct. And this is information number one. You see? Displays?
There'll be a display.
Exactly. A display. Uh-huh. Of
Of.
cars of the 1920s.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first information we have here. So then, the next information is the information that we need. Final repetition for Luis. Let's go.
All in beautiful condition. There will also be a display of cars of the future.
Oh. there'll be a display of cars
Of the future.
of 1920s and future. And the future?
In the second part, he never pronounced 1920s, but yes, the second part is precisely about cars of the future.
Of the future.
That is correct. Cars of the future. You see? That's the next answer. The next one, Isaac. Do you have the information of the famous people?
Well, I didn't hear any other name. Is there? Was there another name?
Yes, there was another name there.
Oh, okay, no, I didn't get it.
Perfect. So we're gonna listen again, okay? We have
Okay,
Jack
sure.
Taylor, then we have
Yes.
Michael Borman, and we have one mysterious person.
Okay.
Let's
Then,
listen.
Okay.
Cars powered by electric, we could all be driving in 50 years' time. You will also have the chance to see some great people from the motor industry. Jack Tyler, famous presenter of the television show Fast Driver, will be signing copies of his new book, Speed King. Top racing driver Michael Borman will also be attending and giving out signed photographs. If you're thinking that...
Oh, I remember. No, you don't hear a person. You will hear the name of the television show.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Yes, that's correct. And I was looking for a person's name.
You were looking for a
Yes.
name, no?
Yes, yes. That's why I didn't hear anything. And I don't remember also the name of the TV show, but I remember that. Well, I remember that I hear it, but I didn't take notes of that.
Yes, exactly. Well, okay. Then there are going to be only two names, exclusively two names. And of
Yes.
course, the position of the blank is tricky, no? Because
Yeah.
I thought
Yes.
it was a person too.
Yes.
Let's hear the television show.
Michael Borman will also be attending and giving out signed photographs. If you're thinking of his new book, Jack Tyler, famous presenter of the television show Fast Driver, will be signing copies of his new book.
The famous television show Fast Driver.
You are correct.
Yep.
Excellent. Fast Driver. So here it was a tricky position because the name was Fast.
About the television show.
The television show. That's correct. Fast Driver. And
Yes.
it's very nice that you have the ability to listen a British accent because the pronunciation
no,
in English is
that's-
driver. No?
Yes, no, it was a little difficult, but I remember that I have talked with people from England, from other countries, and you get used to different kind of accents.
Exactly. Exposition to language gives you this ability.
Yes, the experience.
The experience, exactly. Okay, very, very good. Very nice, no problem. So let's go to the next one. For the ladies, we have stalls selling gifts, jewelry, and clothes, right? The information that gives you that, when he starts saying, he says, if you think a motor show, I am paraphrasing, I don't remember literally, but he says, if you think a motor show is only for men, think again. Do you understand this sentence?
Yes,
Me
teacher.
or
Anyone?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
If you think a motor show is only for men, think again. Which means, think again because there are other things for women. This is the introduction to the ladies section. Okay. Pay attention to the audio. Cesar, I'm gonna give you 3 chances to give me the answer to this.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, let's go.
Speed King. Top racing driver Michael Borman will also be attending and giving out signed photographs. If you're thinking that the Eastbrook Motor Show is just for men and has nothing for the ladies, think again. There'll be lots of stalls selling gifts, jewellery and clothes, and there's also the chance to win a beautiful sports car especially designed for female drivers. All you have to do is guess the number of bears in the car.
What is the answer, Cesar?
Sorry, teacher. I'm mute.
You are muted or you were muted in the past?
In the past,
In the past, I
was
exactly.
mute.
Was.
Okay. Is guess the number of pass.
And what is past?
Guess the number of pass. I don't know.
Listen again. Phonetically, it's similar, but it's not exact. The consonants are very different. Listen again.
Okay, teacher.
Remember, this is British English, eh? Do you remember the differences in British English?
Yeah.
What is the first difference?
For example, when the British people say the words ending in R or A, open the mouth.
They open the mouth, exactly. So the word that you mentioned has an open mouth at the end.
Yeah.
Try to pronounce it again.
Guess the number of past.
And what happened to the open mouth? It's supposed to be an R.
Yeah.
So what is the pronunciation in American?
Past.
And the R?
Pasta.
Faster. No, but you are adding a second syllable. Just one syllable.
Okay. Please repeat, teacher.
Sure. Let's listen.
Think again. There'll be lots of stalls selling gifts, jewellery and clothes, and there's also the chance to win a beautiful sports car especially designed for female drivers. All you have to do is guess the number of bears in the car.
Best.
They never pronounce a T.
Yeah.
Never. They never pronounce a T. But you are pronouncing it T. So that can confuse you.
Yeah.
Another option?
Guess the number of.
Final chance. Listen.
For female drivers. All you have to do is guess the number of bears in the car.
Guess the number of pass in the car.
All right.
No.
So you forgot the R. Do you never pronounce an R?
No, but I listen to similar for past, best, and
that's it.
best.
Okay, the problem is the final syllable or the final sound because you are insisting in the T. He said best and he never pronounced a T.
No,
see?
yeah, never pronounce T, but the initial
Sound.
sound, yeah, is too similar for best or beast.
Exactly. Yes, this is imagine the word best. Okay?
Yeah,
Remove the T.
best,
Uh-huh. And now give me an R before the S.
bus,
And the R.
best,
Give me the R.
bear,
Plural.
bears.
Now you get it. Do you understand bears?
Yeah,
Do you know what is a bear?
bear, bear,
Bear.
bear.
Do you know what is a bear?
No,
Well, I will tell you that yes, you know. This is a bear.
yeah, I, but bear no because never. The men never speak about for animals.
And what about this?
Teddy bear.
But what about, can you put bears in a car?
Yeah.
Precisely. In this competition, you need to guess the number of bears inside the car.
Oh, yeah.
It's a competition.
I understand.
Exactly. This is the answer to number 4.
Bears.
Aha.
In the British is bar.
Without
Bears.
the R. Without the R. No. Open the mouth. Baz.
Bears.
In American English, bears.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Bars in British.
Yep. So you need to be completely open, especially with the last R.
Yeah.
All right. So give a moment because Jesse is in the chat. Jesse, plus attendance, please.
Thank you.
Hello,
Good
Jesse.
night.
Night.
So I will take attendance. Luis?
Present, yes.
Thank you, Luis. Mike? Yes.
Here.
Excellent.
Thank you, Mike. Robert?
Present.
Hi, Robert. Thank you. Xochitl?
Oh, chill absent.
All right. And Cess.
Sorry, here.
Thank you, Cess. No worry.
Thank you
So
to
that's
Jesse.
all. Thank you. Have a good night and welcome, Isaac.
Yes, we have a.
Thank you.
Hello.
Good night, yes.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Excellent. The last one, the last answer. Tell me, do you remember how much is the ticket? Let's say, Isaac, what information do you have?
30 pounds for the familiar ticket.
Watch out, familiar is a different thing.
Oh,
Family.
yes, sorry. Family ticket, sorry. Yes.
Yes,
30
you
pounds.
are completely correct. The family ticket is 30 pounds, which is over here in this area.
A ticket for 2 adults and up to 3 children for £30.
This is the one. The guy mentioned how many tickets did he mention? Who remembers?
3 tickets.
He mentions 3
Children
tickets, right?
tickets, family tickets, and adult tickets.
Very
Or
good. Exactly. It's like an individual ticket for kids and parents, and also a family combo, right? There you have it, my people. This is part 3 of the listening section. What do you think about this? Is it difficult? Is it easy? What is it?
Oh, very difficult.
Me too.
Very difficult. What do you think are the solutions for this type of exercise?
Listen all
I
the
think
time.
Yes, listen. What do you say, Isaac? Repeat. Sorry.
yes, I think that we can guess the words or the missing words based on the context that we have now. And we can use the words that surround the blank part.
Right. I agree. It's very important to get the information before and after the answer, because that gives you context. If you get context, you can solve this issue. So my personal tip for this specific exercise is, number 1, let me give you a tip here. Tips for part 3. Number 1, use the first play to locate the information. Where is the information that I need? Where is the information that I need? Because there is too much information in the audio. So I need to select specific words that will give me the location of the information. Probably, remember this, don't worry if you don't get the answer the first time. But focus on finding the information you need. Focus on finding the information you need. Because if you don't know where is the information, it's impossible to create active listening. In the second repetition, use the second play to use active listening of phonetics, context, and vocabulary to get the answer. But only after the second play. If you don't have the location, you won't have the answer. So first locate the information. Do you agree with me?
Yeah, teacher.
I'm totally.
All right. Well, that's going to be the review for part 3. Tomorrow, we will do a simulation of this exercise. So, let's get ready. Have a very nice day. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Good night, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
So, Isaac, I'm going to phone you, okay? In a moment.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Do you want me to call by phone or do you want
Yeah,
me
by
to stay here?
phone, because I'm going to close the... Oh, we have 5 minutes. Okay, let me just...
As you prefer.
Oh, here.